Hey guys, we are going to make Hungarian Bejgli. This is a classic Christmas pastry that we make every Christmas. The two flavors are poppy seed and walnut fillings. As you can see, it has a lot of fillings. It is beautiful, an amazing sweet treat for the Christmas season. I will show you how to make it step by step, how to achieve this amazing correct top, and how to achieve that it will stay together and will not crack during baking. Alright, we're gonna start with the filling. It's really important to start with the filling first because the filling needs to set in the fridge for at least 1 to 2 hours. Me personally, I will do a whole day. The longer it rests in the fridge, the better it will be. It will firm up. Flavor wise, it will be better as well. It will firm up and there will be a less chance that our Bejgli will crack while baking. So let's begin. We are going to make two kind. One is going to be with walnut filling, the other one is going to be poppy seed filling. We will be needing 200 grams of ground walnut and 200 grams of ground poppy seeds. Also, I will be adding some ground biscuits. Both of them are 35 grams each. And for the sugar, I will be cooking a sugar syrup. I will add the sugar into the water and I will be boiling this until the sugar dissolves completely. While the sugar syrup is boiling, we will mix the dry ingredients. I will add the ground biscuits. I personally like to add ground cinnamon to my walnut filling, about half a teaspoon. For the poppy seeds, I will be adding lemon zest, half of a lemon. The sugar syrup is done. This is how it should look like. The sugar is completely dissolved. Now I will divide this into two. It is going to be approximately around 175 gram for each filling. And now I will add the 175 gram sugar syrup into the walnut filling and into the poppy seed filling as well. It's important for the sugar syrup to be really hot so it really brings out the flavors from the poppy seeds and the walnut. Also, the fillings will absorb the hot water so they will be more moist and they are not going to dry out. I will mix it well. You can add a little bit of extra sugar syrup if it's too dry. Different kind of poppy seeds can absorb different amounts of water, so it depends on the type of the poppy seed. I will show you how it should look like. It should be sticking together and you should be able to form a little ball without falling it apart by hand. After they cool down a little bit, we will be adding 5 grams vanilla extract in both. We are adding the vanilla extract last so we can maximize its flavor. Then we transfer the fillings into the fridge for at least 2 hours or overnight. We are going to make the Bejgli dough. I would like to talk about the flour a little bit. It's quite important. I will be using a low protein flour, which means 9 to 10% protein content. The reason why this is important because if we have a higher protein flour, the gluten structure while we are resting the dough in the fridge, it will form. So it's not gonna be nice and crumbly. Okay, so the protein content, what I recommend to use 9 to 10%. Okay, I will show you guys the ingredients what we will be using. Here are the ingredients that we will be needing for the dough. 320 grams of all-purpose flour, 9.8% protein, 38 grams of sour cream, 38 grams of powdered sugar, 6 grams of salt, 1 egg yolk, 8 grams of fresh yeast, 128 grams of cold butter. It is really important for the butter to be at least 82% fat. We are gonna add the dry ingredients, the powdered sugar, and the salt. We will mix these well. Then we will add the cold butter. It is really important for the butter to be really cold. Then we will crush the butter into the flour. The reason why we are doing this because we want the fat, the butter fat, to coat the flour so the gluten structure will not form. So that's how you're gonna achieve a nice and crumbly dough. This is how it should look like. The texture of the flour should be sandy. Then we will add the yeast. We can use fresh yeast or instant yeast. We will add 1 egg yolk, 38 grams of sour cream, and 60 grams of cold milk. We will knead the dough until it comes together. You don't need to knead it for long, just until everything comes together and becomes a smooth dough. We will divide the dough into 2 pieces, roughly around 305 grams. As you can see, the dough doesn't have any gluten structure. It is very nice and falling apart. That is exactly what we need for this kind of dough. We will transfer the dough into the fridge for at least 2 hours, but overnight is recommended. Just make a nice rectangle shape so it will be easier to roll out after the rest in the fridge. You can adjust the edges as well after you've wrapped it up. After the rest, we will take it out from the fridge. If the dough is too hard, let it sit on room temperature for like 5 minutes until the dough becomes rollable. It should be still cold, but easy to work with. Also, don't put flour on the work surface. Now we are going to roll it out to a rectangular shape. We are going to roll it out approximately 25 by 30 centimeters. Then we are going to fill our bejgli. We are going to fold both sides so the filling will not come out while we are baking it. And then slowly we will roll it up from the top. Make sure you don't rip the dough, be very gentle and just do it slowly. Don't roll it too tight, don't roll it too loose, just as it comes. Like that. You can adjust the ends. You can press it on the top just a little bit, gently. And then make sure the end of the dough is on the bottom. I will do the one with the poppy seed filling as well. Put the poppy seed fillings. Distribute it nice and even. Then we will fold both sides and again roll it up from the top. And now we are going to brush them with egg yolks. The reason is because we want to achieve that nice orange color on the top. We are going to let these rest in a cold place for at least 1.5 hours. You can rest it in the fridge. I would say 1 to 10 Celsius should be fine. The reason is because we don't want the yeast to wake up and proof our dough. I will show you how it should look like. The egg yolk should be completely dry on the top. After 1.5 hours, the egg yolks are completely dried on the surface. That's how we are going to achieve that nice and marbly cracked top. As it bakes, it will grow, so the dried egg yolk will crack on the top. Now I'm going to brush them with egg whites. The reason is to achieve that nice shiny top. and we are going to let these rest for another 1.5 hours in the fridge. The egg whites are completely dried on the surface. Now these are ready to bake. After the egg whites are completely dried on the surface as well, you have to use chopsticks or maybe a fork to stab the Bejgli through completely until you touch the baking tray. The reason it's really important is because while it's baking, the steam has to escape from somewhere. As you can see, I stabbed it on both sides quite a lot of times. After stabbing the Bejgli, bake it in a preheated oven 170 Celsius for about 35 to 40 minutes until it's golden brown. Alright, we are done. I sliced it up. It was a little bit hot, but for the video I sliced it up. I recommend you to not slice it early. Wait at least a couple hours until it cools down, and it will be way easier to slice it. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see more recipes in the future, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below which one is your favorite filling if you know this pastry. If not, what would you try? Thank you so much again for watching. See you guys next time.